Please put your hands together and give a warm welcome to Detroit Tigers legend and local hero, Mr. Willie Horton.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to give thanks to the good Lord who's ahead of my life, for me to be here today and be special, part of this special program, this ceremony. I got to look over and thank my wife, been with me all these years, and my family, and all my Little League partners, high school team, and extended guests, and your family. And as people know, Willie Horton, I'm all about family. My whole life through my sports, as I played all the 18 years, that it was a promise that I made to my dad when I signed my first contract. And he told me not to sign that contract unless I can make a promise to him that my commitment towards the fans and the responsibility of my job. And that taught me how to become a true professional on the field and off the field. And I never put the game before the fans. And the fans always been the game of Willie Horton. The fan will teach you so many things about life. And that's helped me where I'm still here today and still doing things in the community. And I'm so grateful about PAL. They could chose so many other people that came in my mind, that Mr. Night Train Lane, that's who broke me in at PAL years ago. He my hero. But I think about when I was coming today, coming down Trummer, and I'm thinking about all the walk during my young years walking to the Tiger State, and I was raised up in the Jefferson Project. And I'm thinking about all the great members that playing on this field that I played for you guys, your family, your forefathers. And I always said that y'all didn't have to accept me in your backyard or your workplace and made me part of your family. And that's how I live my life. I have so much respect in PAL that, to me, PAL is what bring kids, but only thing, it brings family together. And think about the future of the young kids. That's what this field going to be all about, the future. But through PAL, it's more than just a ball and a bat. It's through education, careers, and role models I call heroes. You know, to me, role models is your mom, your dad, but your mom and dad teach you how many heroes, like sitting back here behind me, like Senator Leverett. I think about Judge Keefe. Them people who helped raise me, helped build my character in my life. That not only how I carry myself here in Detroit, in this state, but how to carry myself as I travel many places. I was fortunate I met Bob Hope when I was a young man, and I'm still involved with the military. But through Judge Keefe and through Senator Leverett and Council Hood that just left us, them people taught me that I can go anywhere in this world and become part of other people, become part of their family, that I'm still doing military work, that I've got involved with Bob Hope right after the 67 riot, and I'm still continuing doing that. But, you know, PAL is something that it's not only Detroit, it's spread. See, Detroit set the example many years ago for PAL. I'm part of that structure of PAL all across this country. I helped put the bylaws to National PAL Police Department. And we had an inspector, Brohart, in 1984, helped start writing the bylaws of PAL to fit in all major schools, youth program. Then I got totally involved in PAL in the 90s. That Charlie Pringler kind of, Mayor Young sent him after that kind of recruited me to come back to Detroit. That I guess he stole, like, he sent Charlie to get night train from the mayor from Chicago, and he did that to me also. But he said, "What you doing in Seattle? Detroit is your home." But that's when I got involved in that, and it gave me opportunity that just wasn't satisfied just being set behind the desk, being a director. I had to get involved in the community. I said, "Police FLA, why I ain't involved in the law enforcement?" So I started asking questions. So I got involved in that. I never forget Commander Knox helped me get involved in that. I started going to conferences, started going to meetings and learning about the law enforcement. And I'm very proud that I did because, you know, people look at law enforcement as something that you fear, but it's something that is accomplished from home. You know, through my time and age, I've seen changes through life. I've seen with law enforcement it's one of the hardest jobs you can have now. Being a school teacher, same way. And that's why I pray for how we get our community back is through PAL and through the police department. They'll teach you how to get back, how you connect your churches and your school back together. That is your community. That is your community. So it teach you so much about what you're doing in life. PAL taught me these things that I grew through PAL. How to think, how you get to talking about what is the future. The future is the senior with their arms out and the baby with a tear in their eyes. That's the future. You start a conversation in your community. That's how you get your community back. That's where we support our chief department, sheriff department. Yeah, they there for us, but we support them, how we clean up our community. And that's what PAL is all about. Yes, it's at the corner be the future, these kids, and I got some nieces and nephews out there, and right now some great nieces and nephews. We down our 5th, 6th generation of kids now. But, you know, I come from a large family, but, you know, this is a wonderful feeling, just stand here, and I represent this. But y'all taught me, your forefathers, way before that. And I know something my dad always told me years ago that don't worry about Old Man River, just keep going. Try to adjust with it, it'll come back around. And I see Detroit coming back around, Mayor. I see it coming back in the big time. I see Detroit like I seen Cleveland years ago when I first got to the big league. We used to hate to go into Cleveland. I hate going to Cleveland. But I seen Cleveland right now. You enjoy going to Cleveland. People's eating out on the sidewalk, on the streets, walking to the ball game. That's what Detroit doing now. Just get in your car and ride around. Open up your eyes. You'll see life coming in this town. I was sitting at the ball game the other night, looking out a book, seeing all the different buildings coming back. It just looked like it's growing back together. And that's what Detroit about. And that's what these people of Michigan about. Some way we mend ourselves back together when we have problems. And that's what PAL do. Started from a kid up, teaches them things as we walk. And I like to say thank you, and I'm very honored and proud and be set here to accept this. This is a great honor, not only in my life, my family. I speak on their behalf, my boys, my girls, grandkids, my nieces and nephews. That people, this city, this great state, is all about Willie Horton, and that's what I'm about. Thank you.